the comments I had today about health sovereignty, and it is very important that as we look at the interventions for health, that they must be based on the respect for medical ethics, which are to do good, to avoid harm, to respect the autonomy of the patient, and justice, where we treat every patient equally. The other thing that I wanted to bring to the attention of this honorable gathering is that there is no place for mandatory vaccination or for vaccine certificates. That healthcare professionals must be able and should be able to provide information that allows the persons to make an informed choice as to whether to take a vaccine or not. And once that decision is made, we are all expected to respect it, whether it is a yes or a no. And it is based on a very simple principle that if a vaccine is effective and I agree to receive that vaccine, then I am protected. And I have no reason to worry about the person who is unvaccinated. And we must come back to the question of why during the COVID pandemic is it that those who chose not to receive the vaccine were the ones who were refused to travel or to enter places, yet those who had been vaccinated were already protected. The third part is that we again want to reiterate the fact that international organizations must remain advisory only. Anybody who wants to advise Africa must give his advice as advisory and not as commandments that must be followed by African countries. The international organizations also must never be allowed to prevent dissenting opinions, especially those of the local scientists, or be allowed to suppress them. I have personally suffered, Your Excellency, Mama Janet, from the last time I was here. I've been called all sorts of names by WHO and UNICEF, and also, unfortunately, by your Ministry of Health. Finally, Africa needs to spearhead the abolition of gain-of-function research, which is pure witchcraft. Now, gain-of-function research is a research that scientists take organisms that do not cause disease in human beings, they genetically modify them so that they have the capacity to cause disease, and then they research to produce vaccines just in case this virus ever was released into the wild, and then we end up with a pandemic like COVID-19. The reason why gain-of-function research must be abolished and why Africa must push for abolition of gain-of-function research is because it then becomes a cash cow, and we will never stop having pandemics. Thank you very much.